Well, 15 minutes went by so fast. We're
We're out at Angel Park at Super Bowl, the home of Super Bowl 58, the Jim McMahon Invitational. I'm here with my man Latosky, or just the Latosky Adams.
There we go.
And I know that you're in the cannabis business. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on, Latosky.
So, thank you for that introduction.
Absolutely.
And thanks for having me on your platform.
I appreciate it.
I have a company called Speaking Into Existence. I formed it in 2017. We're a multimedia company in which we distribute and publish art, books, music, and organize live events around the states.
Gotcha.
So under that, during COVID, I did a life audit, and I was like, everything that I'm spending money on, I need to be able to make money from. And
it's a good move.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
And cannabis was one of those things.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, if I could spend money on this, I need to find multiple ways to make money from it. And so I
Smart guy.
developed a cookbook that year.
Yep. Tell us about the cookbook. So what's the name of the cookbook?
So the cookbook series is called Canna Cooking with Latosky. And under that, I show people how to infuse butters or oils. And we make different recipes. So I was going to different dispensaries, and I got tired of seeing just cookies, brownies, and things like that.
Yeah.
And so
You took it to another level.
Yeah, I wanted to show people that you could make actual meals at home. You could do like stuffed chicken breast. You could do chicken noodle soup. You could do fried rice, which is one of my favorite recipes.
Awesome.
I was involved in a show called Canna Chef Phoenix, and on that show I made. Are you familiar with mushrooms?
Sure.
I made some lion's mane mushrooms.
Okay.
I made honey sriracha chicken.
Awesome.
And it was fire.
So have you been
pretty
into the Mint there? They got that chef kitchen in there. Have you got products in there? Yeah.
They sponsored that Canna Chef Phoenix, and that's
Okay.
where I actually met them.
Raul Molina and those guys?
Yep, that was my first job in the cannabis industry.
Okay. They're great guys, by the way.
they are.
Shout out to Raul and his team. They're awesome.
Shout out to Raul. It's
Absolutely.
full circle moment, because that was my first job in the cannabis industry.
Wow.
Working digital marketing for the Mint. And so that was a really good experience. The kitchen there was pretty dope.
It's pretty unbelievable, man.
Pun intended, you know.
Hey, if you're a cannabis user and you're in the Phoenix area, and I don't know how you can miss the Mint, because Raul's got like 1,900 billboards all around the goddamn city.
That is true.
But in this one facility that he's got there, what street's that one on that he's got?
It's over on Priest and Baseline.
Okay.
Priest
And
and Baseline.
this guy's got, you walk in there and it's like, I don't know, it's unbelievable. He's got a kitchen there with a chef. You would not think you were in a dispensary. It's pretty unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, Latosky, so we got the book series. Where do if I want to buy, it's cooking,
Canna
Cooking with
Latosky.
Latosky.
Yeah.
Where do I find this?
They can find that on Amazon. If you go on Amazon and you search Latosky, Latosque, they'll be able to find it. If you go to latosky.com, they'll be able to find that, and they'll be able to find merch. I got aprons coming out, and there's going to be pretty nice sayings and everything to go along with the theme and everything.
How do you spell that again, Latosky? Because I took a shot at it and I got it wrong. So let's give the audience that one more time so they can get it right. What is it again?
It's a Latosque, and that's on all platforms. That's on Google. That's on Amazon and everything like that.
Awesome. And you got other things going on. What else have you got going on?
Yeah, so the past 3 months I've spent redeveloping my podcast, Cannabis and Coffee with Latosky, and we're going to be redeveloping it into a cooking show. It's going to be Canna Cooking with Latosky, and every episode is going to be a different recipe from the cookbook, and we're going to be interviewing different folks. I got Kyle Turley coming on. He's going to be on the podcast. Ricky Williams going to be on an upcoming episode. A few other names that I don't want to
Latosky's told me
drop
off
yet.
air I'm going to be coming on too, so it's all good.
Exactly.
I don't know what dish we're going to do yet.
We're going to make one of the best Italian dishes.
I love it.
In the book.
There you go. I'm looking forward to that. What else?
Let's say I've been working on that and just getting the things prepared for this next season.
So you really kind of honed in on the cooking side of this, and
well, I wanted to for me, consuming in a smoking form isn't always the best to go around in public.
It's hard.
And I got into can of cooking when I had tore my ACL, MCL, and my meniscus.
That's a tough
And
injury.
so, yeah, it's
A lot
in
of pain.
one,
Yeah.
one play.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I got into the can of cooking in the first place, was because you're healing, you don't want to smoke. In some instances, you would have had to go outside to smoke or stuff like that. And consuming in that method made it easier.
And there's going to be you're on the right track, because there's going to be so much growth in that side of the business, in that not everybody wants to smoke, but yet people, especially from my generation, that's all they know. So, but once they transition to the edible side of it, and you don't have to deal with the smoke, I think not everybody's going to be in that. But we got 8 billion people on the earth. That's a big market you're in, and I think you're going to do really well. So,
Thank you.
Again, I appreciate having you on. We got the Latosky cookbook,
Yep.
and then we got the podcast,
The podcast.
Coffee and Cooking with Latosky, right?
Yep.
And where can they find the podcast?
You can find the podcast. There's video episodes on YouTube and also Spotify. You can listen to the podcast on any platform that you listen to a podcast on. You just search Latosky.
Awesome. Well, great pleasure having you on here, Latosky. We're hoping to get somebody to say the 49ers. You don't have to. Who do you got in the game on Sunday? Another guy was going with Mahomes.
I'm from East St. Louis, Illinois.
there you go.
I am not going with the 49ers. I'm sorry.
I-
I don't bet against Pat Mahomes. Pat, come through, baby.
Yeah, I think you got it right. Great having you on here, Latosky.
Hey,
Thank
I
you, my
appreciate
friend.
it, Brent. I can't wait to actually have you on the episode
I'm
for real.
looking
We don't
forward to
have
it.
to cook an Italian recipe. In
Buddy,
the next book, we got American, Chinese, Japanese, Italian, and Mexican.
Buddy,
So
I
you
got
can choose from
nothing
any
wrong
one of
with the
those.
Italian. That's perfectly great with me. I'll look forward to it.
Hey,
Thank you, buddy.
let's do it. Thank you.
Great
Appreciate
having you
y'all.
on. Thank you.